I'd like to introduce Thomas Frewen from Canterbury University. He's been developing a portable milking platform for ovine dairy, so I have a particular interest in this one myself.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Thomas Frewen, and I'm developing a portable milking platform for ovine dairy. I'm completing this as part of my project, my master's at Mechanical Engineering at the University of Canterbury. I'm completing this project with the assistance of Ian McDonald and Steve Reed from Reed Industrial and Ring Euro, and my supervisor, Paul Doherty. So, ovine dairy is a developing industry in New Zealand and has significant potential to become internationally competitive. There is quite a high initial cost for converting to sheep dairy, and the aim of this is to reduce the initial cost of the conversion by producing a portable milking platform which will allow partial or incremental conversion to ovine dairy without constructing a more permanent facility for milking. So this is the current portable milking facility. Uses cracked gates to organise the sheep. To organise the flock for the entry platform. They use practically sorting gates to organise the sheep onto the portable milking facility, and uses a quick exit system that allows the sheep to run off the milking platform quite fast. The system requires a portable generator and a portable milk tank to be placed on the back of the truck, which is supply power and provide storage for the milk. The system also requires a supply of water for the cleaning and initial cooling of the milk, and the remainder of the systems for the milking all included on the tray. So the benefits for the portable milking platform is that it's portable and roadworthy, and it only requires a single operator to operate the system. It's likely to be more cost effective for small flocks, as a more permanent facility is not required. It will allow breeding stock to be developed on the farm, and when a more permanent or milking facility is required, that can be constructed, and a portable milking plant can be sold on to a farmer that's wanting to convert to ovine dairy. Downsides of the portable milking system include that the system is only currently able to milk about 200 ewes an hour. This is mainly because it's a single lane milking platform. As the slow milkers and the time and the downtime associated with the sheep walking onto the platform and exiting the platform has quite large significance, reducing the duty factor of the operation. So the slow milkers, you have to wait for the slow milkers to completely milk out before allowing the entire row to exit the platform, adding a lot of extra time. So can innovation significantly improve the economic viability of the concept? So we aim to do this by increasing the throughput through the system and increasing the productivity that the system can produce or pass. So I aim to do this using the TRITS design methodology. TRITS is also known as the theory for embedded problem solving. It was invented by Janet Altsler, who analysed over 200,000 patents to locate common design and inventive principles that can be used to solve or design improvements in engineering design. Goes with the principle that somebody someplace has already solved a problem similar to yours, and creativity is finding that solution and adapting it to that particular problem that you have. So this TRITS methodology uses contradictions or technical trade-offs, where one factor is improved while the other is worsened. So from the problem definition, you aim to find these contradictions. So for example, exercise is a trade-off between ergonomics and efficiency. So you can have a Curio Jacks that's hugely efficient, but it's not exactly going to be the most ergonomic or easy to use. Or you can have the most easy to use apps, but not exactly the most efficient at chopping wood. These need to be converted to the TRITS methodology, and these, so the TRITS methodology uses 39 form factors to represent engineering systems. So you identify which of the form factors best represent the contradiction. So in this case, we want to increase the convenience of use of the acts while decreasing or maintaining the duration of the moving object. So these 40 inventive principles, so those form factors are used to identify which of the 40 inventive principles are to be used to generate ideas and how to solve the contradictions or trade-offs. Does this by removing or minimising the contradictions, by separating the two factors or contradictions, by moving them to different areas of the design or space, or operating at different times or conditions, or changing the scale of the factors. So to apply this for the portable walking platform, the TRITS form factors that could be used to improve the walking platform would be to increase the productivity of the system while remaining in the same surface area and shape to maintain that the system is portable and roadworthy, while also maintaining that the system is convenient to use, to maintain that the system is able to be operated by a single operator. So these form factors we can put it into a table which produce these inventive principles that could be used to solve the contradiction. This includes use of another dimension, so translating horizontally or vertically to optimise use of space, adding a spherical or curvature to the design, this also to increase the space, completing a prior action, so this completing prior action before the main objective increases the G factor or the efficiency of the main operation. Segmentation, so divide the system into segments for assembly when it's required, and disassembly into when it isn't required. And then nested dolls, so you can have systems within other systems that can produce win-win solutions. So these ideas were used to produce and locate current designs. So two main current designs are the herringbone and the rotary platforms. Another concept that created was an under and over platform. So this takes advantage of the sheep small form factor. So where instead of a herringbone we have sheep by the side, you can have sheep one on top of each other on a higher and lower platform. This can be used, this will be operated similar to a herringbone, where instead of swinging from one side to the other, the cups can be raised from the lower to the higher platform and allow continuous operation, semi-continuous operation, similar to a herringbone system. So additionally, some practices were also created, so prior action, so separate the side milkers from the flock to be milked out at before the operation, so it reduces the effect of the side milkers being distributed amongst the flock. Segmentation, so you divide the system into segments to assemble the portable milking platform when required, and disassemble the system into a portable system. And also nested dolls, so you can introduce the feeding system to the milking system, providing, so this is a win-win solution, so the feed provides an incentive for the sheep to enter the milking parlour, while also providing additional nutrients and feed and supplementary feed to the sheep. So these concepts were analysed with the concept of ideality, so for every system there is an associated benefits and harms that the system produces, and the system has associated, the inputs to the system have associated costs with them. So we analysed the benefits, harms and costs of the system. So for maximum ideality, you want to maximise the benefits that the system produces while minimising the harms and costs associated with operating the system. So this is a qualitative analysis for the 3 milking platform designs. So all of the platform designs will increase throughput of the system compared to the original single lane parlour. All of them will have associated setup times with them, and the herringbone and designs have no method of dealing with slow milkers apart from just having to deal with it. And however, the rotary system, you can allow the sheep to complete another rotation to fully milk out. All the systems will have an initial capital cost that will vary from system to system. However, the rotary system will have to include an automatic cluster removal system for the system to maintain that it's be able to operate by a single operator. So to conclude, I aim to innovate the existing machine. Hopefully come up with a design at the end of this year. Hope to be able to milk up to 350 to 400 Gs an hour. And I aim to do this with TRIT's design methodology to ensure that the most ideal design solutions are met. Thank you. I'd also like to acknowledge Callaghan Innovations for providing funds for my masters, as well as the Te Punai grant for providing travel funds to allow me to attend this conference and present. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas. That was brilliant. Thank you. Any questions from anyone?
Hi. I've got quite a few things actually. First off, has EPI signed off on portable sheep milking units in New Zealand? Second off, do you know Robin Fagan, because he's designed a sheep milking unit similar that throughput, so the two together could probably make it inroads. And 3, from my point of view, whether you're on a portable unit or small or whatever, I wouldn't want to put in a fixed milking plant because of fluency. You walk sheep up and down the lane, you're going to get fluency, especially in the Waikato. They'll just die. So I'm all for a portable unit and taking it to them. And for me, it's a major benefit.
So for the MPI, I think it would be better if we meet up after this and talk about that. I think it would be best, especially with the amount of questions you have. Sorry.
No, a little bit about the MPI application. Good luck.
Yeah.
Hi, just wondering if you guys have any thought into what the cost would be for this sort of system?
So for the system I showed before, estimated cost of the system would probably be about 60k for the trailer setup. Additional 10k would be required for the generator, and about another 10k for the portable milk tank to hold the milk.
Yeah, are you thinking that that people might be able to organise themselves in a cooperative environment, or share multiple farmers might be able to share the one resource and have a bulk tank? Firstly, and secondly, did I hear you talk about double decker sort of milking systems? Is that a thing, or did you just dream that up?
I dreamed that up. Yeah, I should have really created a concept drawing of that system just to sort of provide an image really. But to answer the first question, this system could be run as a cooperative between many farms, and you can drive the system from farm to farm to milk the sheep out. And there's actually the benefits of a co-op as well. But the double decker. Oh, it would just be sort of organised so there's a lower and upper platform that the sheep have ramps to go up to the lower and upper stages.
I think it's great and portable and that, but I was wondering how we get around the effluent compliance issues with the sheep stuck in the paddock. Or is that one way around it?
Well, the system manages effluent at the moment, and it doesn't require compliance at this stage, as we're working with ECAN at the current time.
Can I just correct that? It
Yeah,
requires
sorry.
compliance.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It doesn't require consent. That's a major.
I think you actually answered it. I was going to ask about power, but actually you said there was a generator, didn't you?
Yeah, portable generator.
And that's fueled by, that's,
Diesel, I think, yeah.
okay.
It's a 18 kilowatt off the top of my head.